I think I can log in here. Without too much of I made an account. But I don't know if it was long ago. No, right, I have to make a new one. I think I made one and then it was deleted. Yeah. So if we now click on the link again here to go to this place, I think I will hop into some learning process, and you can see how much I've done here. It's 0. So apparently I'm not paying anything here or anything. Not ready. What? I've done so much. Vulnerability Labs. Get started. So we can just click the started there actually. We can just start this a tiny bit. So I just made a marker here because I'm switching things that I'm doing. So let's see, let's get started. WebSecurity Academy Learning Pass. So web is just a part of everything, right? But it's usually the way you start with all the boxes. It's usually always web. So they have pass too. Okay. But I wanted just a general thing. So what are they suggesting for me as a total noob and not done nothing on their site? What will they suggest? Practitioner, apprentice. Okay, so all of them are blue except for one that's green. So should we assume then that this is the one that we should start with? So all contents. Let's do all topics. So we have topics. Yeah, so if I were to like try something that feels like not so strange, maybe command injection. Start with that. Client-side topics. Oh, they're server-side topics, client-side topics, advanced topics. And that's a new topic. LLM. Perhaps you certified practitioner. Mr. Love Challenge. So what else did they have? Get started. Is this what we saw before? Read our learning materials. Practice your skills. Track your progress. Okay, sure. Learning path, guided learning path through WebSecurity Academy. Yeah, so they list SQL injection first, and that sounds like a good start, right? Also something that you might have heard of before. So let's open this one in a new window or new tab. Okay, so we get back to this side. Right. So learning path then. It's the same. So I don't want to start with API testing, you know? So here's SQL injection. Server-side vulnerabilities. I don't know why this is green. So we can view the path too. Path traversal. Well, that's nice to start with. And it ends with SQL injection. We have command injection. Yeah, why not? Why not? We can do this one. But maybe we shouldn't do it today. Because it's 22. And I've been doing it for almost 9 hours. Well, not almost 9 hours. It's not that I'm tired, really. So I'll just check a bit with my family, if they feel like doing anything, because I'm really streaming at this time on a Friday night because no one no one wanted to do anything. That's usually the case. Sometimes we have like a Friday movie, but today one of my kids were asleep, so the tacos I had planned for several days, it's always been the sleep at dinner time. So we'll have to do that tomorrow. And then we can do it anytime during the day. Yes, you can hear the airplane. Well, we got a car there too now. So it's not just airplanes. Is this better? Is this okay? Do I sound even more like I'm in a jar? I'm kind of sad about the car there. So let's close that one down and let's call it come on. So my kids are knocking. So I'll be right back. So we'll have to shoot the tag if we continue. I'm going to shoot my family. So I'm going to go and get some dinner for one of my kids. Let's see. So I've never done any web security academy before, so this is a totally new thing. And I'm a bit tired, so we'll see how it goes. What am I looking for? So let's see here. Yeah, things seems to be working still. I'm just checking that both my streams are still working. You never know, because yesterday or when I was streaming for 13 hours, the YouTube one only was 11 hours, That's how it's usually ends up. A bit, you can't really trust the systems. So I'll do this now, and I'll change this one. What? That's far down. So now we'll actually for the first time try this, right? So server-side vulnerabilities. This is interesting, but what on earth should I type? Let's do web. Type it one word. What do you think? Should it be one word? Or should I just use portfolio, Well, it's called WebSecurity Academy, right? And we're doing what? We're doing path traversal, but we're doing service-side vulnerabilities. It's like the path. Well, I guess I'll have to learn if this path traversal is something that takes a lot of time. We could use that as a name here. I just used path traversal a few times. That was kind of the actual vulnerability that we just did too. Last one. This is a bit long to put it down here, but I don't know if this will even pop up anywhere. And we'll have to change the one on YouTube too. So come on, we want to go to no, we want to go to something else. We want to go to YouTube Studio, of course. And if anyone has a shorter way to reach the spot, please tell me. But that's the way I know. I'm still new on streaming to YouTube. So now the YouTube one should be updated too. Maybe I should close as well. I won't do a third topic today, will I? But what I will do is to get some food. So I'm actually going to get something for me too, I think. And I'm going to microwave some spaghetti and meat sauce for him. And I'll make myself a sandwich. Though I still have chicken left, I need to put that also in the fridge. Yeah. So I'll actually switch so you can talk. So you can talk to me. I will hear you, and you can hear me while I'm downstairs. I'll be right back. Vi kanske ska se film imorgon, Andreas. Let's suggest it that we see what kind of video more we to get tomorrow. I'll have to check on my flea market too and make sure that nothing is wet or anything. So, spaghetti. And what is spaghetti tomorrow? So, you can eat it every day. I'm gonna get a lot of it. Right, so I actually need to shop tomorrow. So that's good to know, because we're out of the sort of spaghetti with my kittens. No, it's a simple kind. I was trying not to do it. Hello! Är du också hungrig? Det är sista spagettin. Vi måste handla imorgon förresten. Vill du följa med till mamma imorgon? Mm. Det vore roligt att ha sällskap.
But I'm gonna go shopping with you, probably. I keep on forgetting important stuff like hamburgers and curly fries.
Och då sätter vi det på listan. Säg till pappa, han har också lista. Han kan också sätta mat på listan.
He's taking a shit right now.
Okej, men då kan jag göra det. Kan jag fixa det också. Jag ska fixa lite makaroner. Skulle få en kramgubbe. Fines.
Don't forget to put the clothes, you know.
Ja, precis. Har du helt slut alltså?
Yeah.
Du kan inte prova att hänga tätt själv? So I'm going to make his spaghetti. There's some plastic on my side. I didn't finish. It's too much. So I'll just get a few sandwiches. Some butter. So I'm very interested to see how all that stuff. I've like seen it on stream like a few times, and usually I don't think it's as well good learning as people doing access. But I'm thinking it's a different thing to do it yourself than to watch someone do it. And if you're watching someone, it's good to have like things are connected together. And it's not just like, you know, things. not yet. So, nice ketchup. Let me just try to. We have a few half. Oh, well, that was kind of odd. Half. Also fork. Going upstairs. So let's see. Så gubben. Ska jag fixa nytt vatten också? Det gör det. Jag tänkte det. Det är bäst att borsta tänderna. Vi får se film imorgon. Så, varsågod. Kolla. Nice. 22, 22, 22. Jag gillar inte det. Så. So still have the window open. And before I get started, I'm going to just eat the sandwich. And I think I was thinking, should I drink the rest of this? I just had one, maybe a third before. It's kind of late. Just a tiny bit. Save the rest for tomorrow. So, I don't know, do you need your machine or anything for this? We'll see. I don't know yet. Alright, I even clicked the one thing here. So, let's see. Right, and every time I leave for a sec, you know, people leave. Not very strange. It's also starting to get late here. One of my kids is actually going to sleep now. So my 30-year-old, 13-year-old, not 30. So, I'm starting to feel ready here. So, also, this feels a bit like I know it already, but I want to go through it all, just as interact me, and make sure I know it all. So, just there might be, well, I'm sure there will be tips. I don't know. By the way, before I get started, while I'm finishing the sandwich, I'm going to update my notes. Mm-hmm. Restricted mode is intended for safe code browsing. Process window to enable. What? My God. So I have things installed I don't use. I think. Yeah.
Fixerbot says.
Welcome Raiders. Producer Wolf
Welcome
brought one friends to the
in.
party. Go
Thank you
drop him
so
a
much for
follow.
the raid, producer Wolves. Yeah. Do as the GTS says. Go and drop him a follow. Do that. Welcome in,
Producer
guys.
Wolf says. Fixerbot Pro Duke 86 love.
Yeah, so how was your stream? What did you do? Uh, what were you doing? I'm curious. I think you do quite a.
It was okay. Build a
Okay,
lab.
cool.
D.
Yeah, because I clicked your course there and started reading, but I'm more interested in the red bit. But I still want to know all of it. I want to know
Fixerbot
everything.
says.
New follower Producer Wolf. Less than 3.
Welcome in again. Yeah, so I think you was in Theo's stream, right? I think you rated him and told him about it. Ah, so you're welcome to put your link in chat if you want to for your course. Um, yeah.
Producer Wolf says. I am still a small streamer.
Yes, me too. I just went and got some food, and it went from like 10 to 6, I think, or 6 to 7 at least. And I'm just eating some
Web
food. Then
link.
I'll get started with the. And I think you had your course too, didn't you? Hmm? Let's see.
Yup.
Yeah, so send that link too.
We
But I
got
think
4 courses.
oh, nice, cool. Because your
And 1
link
book.
to your stream, that one I already sent with the uh, when you got here, I think at least, right? Maybe there's supposed to be a shout
Oh,
out
you mean the
automatic one.
Discord?
I
Or
don't know
website?
the website. Yeah, I don't know what you have, but everybody has a Discord probably. So of course we should shout. I didn't do that last raid. I have to remember to do it manually now when I don't have an
Web
automatic
link.
one. Yeah, right. There you go. So there. So let me click the link and uh, so we're just going to for the first time. I haven't done anything on Portugal here. So I was going to start that. So courses. Oh, so I didn't know you had more than one. Very nice, very nice. Cool. Nice. I'll have to look at the other ones too. Yeah.
Technically 5 is you also count the networking course I made lol.
Oh, so there's more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then you have a networking one that it's not on here, it's somewhere else, right? I'm looking at chat, waiting for your reply. It's over there.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, cool. Cool. So I guess you have your YouTube link if you go to your
But I still
profile.
need to upload the other episodes.
Okay. Nice. I will go and look there too. Thank you. All the knowledge. I want all the knowledge. So let's actually start with this. I was just about to start with my first ever look at Security Academy. And the first one, there was only one that was apprentice. The other ones were like the next level, it looked like. So I selected this one, and it seems to be like ended. We have command injection, SQL injection, kind of nice things there. So let's just start
Web link.
reading. Yeah, I'll open that one too. Nice. Networking course.
Mostly just live caps from the stream.
Okay, great. So look, I'm suggesting my own stream. That's funny. So I just started this to have a automatic backup of stream.
Let's Go are also on YouTube. Sick?
Yeah. So I started this to have a backup. Uh, Fix it for do live, you know. I called it VODs first, but I was thinking that instead of just uploading the VODs, I could go live and have a backup automatically. But it seems like YouTube is a bit glitchy, and sometimes you don't get the full stream there, so I have to upload anyway. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. I'll think of something. Um, yeah. So uh, let's get started with this, really. Right? So server-side vulnerabilities. That's the path we're starting with, and it starts with path traversal. So path traversal is also known as directory traversal. These vulnerabilities enable an attacker to read arbitrary files on a server and that's running an application. This might include application code and data, credential for backend systems, sensitive operating system files. In some cases, an attacker might be able to write to arbitrary files on the server, allowing them to modify application data or behavior and ultimately take control over the server. And this is what we just did earlier today in the tracking room, which is kind of funny. So, Producer Wolf, can I do your courses on screen? Is that okay? If they're the free ones. I don't know if some of them cost money. So this one is
Sure?
free. Yeah, so
It's
that's
free.
okay? Yeah, okay, great. Thank you. Then I might do that. So yeah, so in the room we did. Let's see, it's still. I was showing someone here, Hack Park, this one. Uh, well, I'm not going to go back to this, but the privilege or the first, the web vulnerability was like a multi-rotor thingy, really, because we could upload a file in a post, and then we could go to that file and use it as a theme for the page, and that, well, got us the reverse shell. So let's continue. Reading arbitrary files via path traversal. Imagine a shopping application that displays images of items for sale. This might load an image using the following HTML: img src load image file name png. The load image URL takes file name parameter and returns the contents of the specified file. The image files are stored on disk in the location var www images. To return an image, the application appends the requested file name to the base directory and uses the file system API to read the contents of the file. In other words, the application reads from the following path. This application implements no defenses against path traversal attacks. As a result, an attacker can request the following URL to retrieve etc password file from the service file system. So they to get back to the previous directory. This causes the application to read from the following file path. Yeah. The sequence // is valid within a file path. This means to step up one level in the directory structure. 3 consecutive // steps up from var www images to the file system root, so that the file that is actually read is etc passwd. On Unix-based operating system, this is a standard file containing details of users that are registered on the server, but an attacker could retrieve other arbitrary files using the same technique. On Windows, both // and // are valid directory traversal sequences. The following is an example of an equivalent attack against a Windows-based server. So, in securewebsite.com, load file name equals // Windows winini. Yeah, so winini, let's actually copy this one and let's put this in a place. I think I have somewhere for this in my notes, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I know what I was doing just when the raid arrived. I was going to actually update my GitHub with my public notes. We can do that later. So, so, so Windows. Yeah, so interesting files. Maybe we should add it here. Or maybe I should have a list like this is just file search. I'm not sure important file, interesting files, because something like that. I should just have it in the basis place for now. So we can have interesting files. Because I don't really know what to look for on a Windows machine, but I remember when we used to edit the window, Winini, and that was some time ago. And here's interesting files, right? So we can add interesting files there. So Winini, oh, it was already there. So these are good for just the thing. If we find that we can access files, I want a list of these files to know what to look at, and of course also the previous one. The partial history. That's an interesting one. But I think it was with the username in the past too. I don't think you can use variables there, right? Lab. File path traversal. Simple case. This lab contains a path traversal vulnerability in the display of product images. To solve the lab, retrieve the contents of the password file. And I'm sure I have this in my Linux notes, but I'm thinking that there might be more interesting files, so we can open this to the Linux exploration. And it's start here for Linux. That's why I have the Linux and Windows, so we can see the different ones. There's also one for networking and so on. So do I have a list of interesting files? Not as such, right? So I have a knock on the door from the kids again, so I'll be right back. Yes, gubben. Är det där? Jag fixar pannkakan. Yes. Ska den vara randiga som är olika silterna? Okej. Så nästan som rutorna, men istället med 2 sidor så. Okej. Jag hämtar din gamla tallrik. Så, precis. Lite bra. Jag ska faktiskt gå ner och hämta. Jag vill gå in till mig och kolla en sak. Så då fixar det sen. So I just wanted to check. I didn't switch my mics back, so I still have a bad one in my ear. Good. So I'll be right back. So tell me about your best files for finding information on a system by directory traversal. Tell me all about them. Do you have any tips? I'll just microwave a pancake. And put some jam on it and then it's done, and I'll be back up. So this will be really quick. Oh, upside down. So I don't know how he eats food if he wants like this, but he knows that I will fall asleep in a bit, so and he will just pick up through something. He's got sleeping problems. So let's see, we need cranberry jam and strawberry jam. There. So let's take 2 spoons. So I'm ready when it's done. So I'm actually cutting it too. Yeah, this is thick pancake. It's bacon pancake actually. So there's bacon pieces in the pancake. So it was some time since I didn't made that, but now we did. There. Just some jam and I'm done. So I'll need to eat oatmeal with lingonberry jam tomorrow. This jam looks good. So it was a lot of jam.
Connected to channel fix at 42.
Oh, the TTS disconnected? Well, good that it connected again. That's odd. Hmm. Can you hear me? Can you hear me still? I haven't got any tips yet, but maybe the TTS didn't work. So we'll see. I'm on the last dot of jam here. When you have it like not mega much, but just enough. Just right amount. The perfect amount. Will the Swedish version log on? Jam back into the fridge. Going out for the pancakes. Så Bubben, varsågod. Pen boards. So we called it boards. Like not like a chessboard, but just like boards. We usually do it like in squares like this. The different jams. Yeah, so let's see now. Right. I'm sorry for leaving. In the Windows, we have interesting files now. And of course, you know, I have already like interesting files here. So why is this a line with nothing? I don't know. And we also have interesting directories. So I guess we have interesting files already. Right, so we could just add stuff here if we find anything more. And this is always interesting, even if it's not, you know, the users and everything. And I have it already here. Can we find info about services and things also? So let's access the lab. I'm curious. So these, or am I supposed to open these or not? I don't know what it means, you know. I've never seen this before. I don't know how it works. If that's a solution, I don't want to see it.
Duct Tape
Ah,
DevOps
welcome
says.
in, duct
Dr.
tape.
12 or
Welcome in, duct tape. So, ooh, look, we have a page here with something. Oh, look at the URL. So that's how they do it. This is the first time I look at the WebSecurity
hope you're having a good
Academy.
start to the weekend.
Yeah, sure. What about you? I hope you too have a great start to the week. So, we'll
I have
see.
one of those camo beer belts low.
Oh, sounds like this. I'm not much for bear, you know. This lab contains, yes, access the lab. So I'm supposed to retrieve the contents of the passwd file by just looking at this page. But what am I supposed to do? So yeah, so what can we do? Can we just edit something here? Let's look at something. I don't know anything about this page. few details on something. Oh, okay, now I got the bear belt thing. This is a camel bear belt, obviously. Right. So I didn't actually look at the page before. Yeah, so, am I just supposed to, like, update the code in here? So, like this? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Let's go to a normal
We
page.
had them for a pond hockey tournament, and there are sweaters definitely not for $38 low.
Yeah, I don't think that's that expensive. This looks potato theater. Well, let's just look at this page here. It's a bit simpler, and then we'll see if we can just edit it because well, I don't know what they want me to do, you know. So where's the image logo? So right. So this is kind of big because yeah. So here I can see this. I just drag over it. I was just looking for the image. No image here. I'll maximize it on the other screen. Sorry for not seeing this. I mean, you're like supposed to, right? Product section. So rating. There's the image. So let's pull it back. So here's the image. So am I supposed to just change this path there by editing it? Would that work? That would be like, or just go to the path. Like, yeah. Will it notice that even? So here's where the image is. Open link in new tab. Let's try different ways. So what I was thinking of first was just to edit the HTML. That might be funny. But I was also thinking we could just open it and do it like here, right? So and let's missing parameter. So we getting something odd here. This didn't work. So let's just copy this bit here. See? And so it's still there. So it's just trying things. I feel such a noob. I've never done anything on this side, on this page. So if we edit this HTML and put this here instead, will there be a difference from it? Will it still be the same? Um, I never remember how to finish it like that. So it's just a broken image. So we don't have to have the image, of course. So, you're welcome to give me tips here. I don't know what they want us to do. I don't know much about how the site usually works because I haven't used it before. So I don't know if this is a solution here in community solutions, and I don't want to look at those unless I don't have any other thing to do. So the description, let's see how that is in here. So right, we could also do it the other way. Can we? No? It doesn't move, but here it moves. So here we can see description. So I'm just randomly looking. So here we have simple text. Yeah. So, but the simple text is not like anything. So how could you make it work, right? So if we look at this one here, by the way, let's pull these this direction. We can close that one. So this is what it pops up, JSON, right? Why? So missing parameter file name. Okay, so I missed something there. What did I do? So the image cannot be displayed because it contains errors. Okay, so interesting. Can we copy the image? What would that be if we pasted it in Notepad? Nothing, right? So image link we can copy. So that should be what we entered, right? And we're on view source, right? So we were not view source. If we not view source this, then we get the same thing. So it didn't complain there was no file name now. It complained there was no file name when I did this. So when I added file name, missing parameter file name. Yeah, so you're welcome to help me. I will probably click the. It says solved. No, I didn't solve it. I didn't see the file. Come on. Look, it says sold there. Ah.
Dick.
Translated from Dutch.
Yeah, I did put it in there, but didn't see the file. But maybe there's a problem on their side that this is supposed to work.
I forgot about that.
About what?
Also, missed the solve.
Well, apparently
Forgot about.
forgot about. So if we update this now, it will say sold there, which is not correct because I didn't see the password file. So use burp suit to modify a request. Yeah, so I don't have burp on this machine because it's not a machine. This is just my normal PC. So I think I might just hop to do this on my other one, on my Kali. So let's open burp again. I closed it because I don't want old stuff from the old thingy we were doing. Right, so let's open it here. Right. So we might want to turn this off. I always have my VPN over there. No, 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 no. You're supposed to be over there. Stupid program. Hop to this tab. So I think you can like right click them and move to one there. So now it might work better to load the actual web page. Can't imagine what the heck we didn't let through Foursquare web page. Right, so I need to log in. Actually, let's stay there. I'm like, passwords. I don't have passwords that you can remember ever, right? So let's. Uh, so actually, this seemed to be the one I used, and I had to enter a password to be able to copy the password that I can see there. So just in case, no, it's not shown, and this is the length. Oh my goodness. So now it's logged in, and I disabled this one before. Um, come on. So we don't want that. By the way, does it have a dark mode? So let's actually open another page that might be more basic, and let's turn this off again. So I'm still logged in. I'm waiting for. I want to find like here's your dark mode. Go to darkness. Do. We want settings. Something. No. Well, let's accept it. If it existed, it would be here, right? Okay. I don't want it. Bright light mode, that's not acceptable. But if we're going to look at code and it will have dark reader add extras, it will not be very nice either. So right, so burp, we already have it in burp here. Access the lab. This was slow. So now it says not sold again. That's nice. Oh, we have different items. Our nice 6-pack beer belts down here. This looks nice. Nice. This looks so crazy. Uh, well, let's go for this one again, right? Come on. Can't I click it? Oh, I have to click the view details. Ah, such a nice page. So now let's actually do it the real way, and let's see if we can get a better answer here. Oh, this was the biggest burp I've ever seen. So let's go here. Oh my god, all the images and everything. Why the sizes? Oh, it broke all the sizes of everything. I might actually just catch this one because of all the images and everything. So let's just see. This is the product ID 15. So this one. Um, so let's just do this one. And let's just change it then. I think I still have it. No, I don't. So undo. I'm going to be lazy and copy it. There. So you can see, right? So there, that's better. So just a bit of verb and we can see the list. So we have, well, we don't have any. Here they are. 12,001. Oh well. So I'm assuming we don't have any use of this. So now we actually sold it. Before we just tricked it into thinking we sold it. Hacking site. No, it wasn't good not to see the file. I wanted to see it. Woo! The
Dr.
first
12
basic
clap.
thing done. Let's actually close a few things down here. So we can keep this up for now, I guess. But maybe instead have notes here. Was this new? Was this new to me in any way? No, not really. Do I want to make notes on it? Maybe. I don't have anything on. This is definitely web, right? So I don't have anything on path traversal. So let's make a note for that, right? And of course the usual thingy, right? And then uh, also to make notes of what we just read, we can do since these will disappear, we just add them like this, right? And this is also more obvious if we So on Windows, and I'm at once seeing that this might be not filtered out. You might be able to use that on the Windows thing. Um, so we can capture um, uh, request in burp and change the file name ex example. I really couldn't copy that. Burp is funny sometimes. You can't copy things. Let's see. Yeah. There. I think that's enough. So that the file name actually was an image from the start is obvious, right? So this is what we've seen so far in this. Should I add something about filters and things? I think it will come in the school we're in, right? So in Kali, I want to tab. I don't want to tab outside it. There. So let's close this. And now we actually did it. And so does the response contain. So what else did people say? Well, these are videos. Why? I don't want to look at the videos now. I could Google it if I wanted to. That's funny. It's so slow that you can see what it looks like without the graphic layout. So, what is access control? Oh, they're just this short? I'm a bit disappointed. I thought it would be a lot of pages on path traversal. Well, okay. What is access control? Access control is the application of constraints on who or what is authorized to perform actions or access resources. In the context of web applications, access control is dependent on authentication and session management. Authentication confirms that the user is who they say they are. Session management identifies the subsequent HTTP requests are being made by that same user. Access control determines whether the user is allowed to carry out the action that they're attempting to perform. So, I'm like, did I listen to what I started reading here first? I was listening at the end. Broken access controls are common and often present critical security vulnerability. Design and management of access controls is a complex and dynamic problem that applies business, organizational, and legal constraints to technical implementation. Access control design decisions have to be made by humans, so the potential for errors is high. Well, did ChatGPT write this or what? That's funny. What would be the alternatives to humans making it? That's funny. So, admin, delete users. Insecure website domain admin. My account, balance, transfer, non-transfer, ECPS, insecure website, com accounts. Yeah, okay. So beautiful, that short thing we saw there. Vertical privilege escalation. Is there not supposed to be anything more on this page? Let's F5 this. Okay, I'm going to hop to it on my Windows machine too. No, there's nothing more, but I could zoom here too. That's probably why it looks so funny for me. Oh right, that's not good. You can't see the text because of my big head. We could do this, right? Is that better? So vertical privilege escalation. If a user can gain access to a functionality that they are not permitted to access, then this is vertical privilege escalation. For example, well, okay, if a non-administrative user can gain access to an admin page where they can delete user accounts, yeah, okay, then this is vertical privilege escalation. Yeah, but they might just get another user's data, right? Well, it was nothing more on that page. I was like, that's not a lot of text. So, uh, unprotected functionality. At its most basic, just checking if my image covers everything. Uh, vertical privilege escalation arises when an application does not enforce any protection for sensitive functionality. For example, administrative functions might be linked from an administrator's welcome page, but not from a user's welcome page. However, a user might be able to access administrative functions by browsing to the relevant admin URL. For example, a website might host sensitive functionality at the following URL: insecure website admin. This might be accessible. Okay, so I'll just have to unplug my phone there and plug it back in. Uh, this might be accessible by any user, not only administrative users, who have a link to the functionality in their user interface. In some cases, the administrative URL might be disclosed to other locations, such as robots.txt file. Yeah, because you're not supposed to look at this, robots. This is sensitive information. Even if the URL isn't disclosed anywhere, an attacker might be able to warlist or brute force a location to a sensitive sensitive functionality. Yeah, so I'm thinking that we should make a list of. I know you usually just check, with GoBuster or something. But maybe I should have a list of the common ones because I know that admin is kind of common, that people have. So let's look at the notes for that. So we're still in web, and I guess I can close Linux and Windows there and also exploit and cracking brute force because we're on the web now and boxes. Web. Yeah, like common paths. Let's see, where's here. Check. Check common ones. Admin. I can't spell admin. And then I'm assuming I'll add stuff here, right? And robots.txt, I don't have it in my list, I think. Of course I should have robots.txt if I don't have it. Don't I have robots.txt? Oh, it's there. It's kind of right there in the middle of it, and I missed it because I was looking at the second level. Kind of obvious, but I didn't see it. So let's continue. Did I hop 2 pages just to check? It's so slow. No, this is what I read. So it's that it hops, shows something, and then updates. You know, very odd web page. Lab, unprotected admin functionality. I'm so curious about what we will find here. Will there be a /admin? Solve the lab by deleting user Carlos. Poor Carlos. And poor us for waiting for this page. But it's free, no complaints, right? So we get the same error here. Not found. So very interesting. So we have a login here too. Oh my. Seriously. I'm like, I don't have an IP to do things to. I don't dare to check anything on this. So let's just burp it again. I don't trust that thing. Oh gosh, I think I might have been too long by the computer. And I should try not to pass 10 hours, and I just did. And the reason not to pass 10 hours is because I can't upload this to YouTube as one file.
10 hours seems plenty long, Lau.
Yeah, but it's just that my arm started over my shoulder. Maybe it's just like this cold from the window now. It's just 12 degrees outside and it's 28.4 here. So the wind is kind of cold from the window. I don't like cold. I should close the window. And I should close my fan. Let's start the fan. We don't need it
You're
anymore.
uploading to YouTube? You should be able to multicast instead.
Yeah, I do that too. But I don't trust that because when I streamed for 13 hours, the YouTube one was 11 hours, you know? So I don't. It's easier just to upload everything anyway, than to check everything if it's okay or not. But I think I will start doing them like hidden. But I think that requires manual work too. So I'll have to go through it all and think a bit. And let's go to the history here. And now I've been talking so long, so we probably don't have it still. Let's just go to the main base page. Just open it here, there, and let's just go admin here. Oh my. Not found. So there's not an admin one at least. I want to go buster this. I don't know what the rules are here. Can I do that? What am I supposed to do? Let's look at what I'm supposed to do, so we learn how the system works, right? Oh, we're supposed to look at robots.txt, of course. Yeah, that's nice. That was obvious. It's just me being stupid. I can't say it's because I'm tired, because I don't feel tired. So administrative panel is the thing. Sorry for being minimal size here. So this is the thing we're going for. So almost robust.txt, even if you can't see it in Nmap, which, oh my, that's kind of big. All right, let's actually. I'm sorry, I think that's better. I don't know. What do you think? Where should I be? Tell me where to put my head. Or should I just pop it out like this? Um, delete my head instead of Carlos, right? So we have to update this for it to be. So we're not supposed to open this in a new window, a new tab. Of
I
course I
always
would.
fight where to put me when streaming.
Yeah, but you have so many things sometimes, right? Too many things to put somewhere. I have the chat there too, right? So, and the chat moves when I move the head, it moves too.
I have a lot less now, lol.
Yeah, yeah. So, I'll keep it up there. We'll see. We'll see. Now this lab has an unprotected admin panel. So view robots.txt, and it tells us how to view it. And this is again videos. I was thinking someone had some text solutions. Um, so I will read this, and the tiny words like you can't see there. Let's see if I even make this bigger. It doesn't help, right? Unprotected functionality continued. In some cases, sensitive functionality is concealed by giving it a less predictable URL. This is an example of so-called security by obscurity. However, hiding sensitive functionality does not provide effective access control because users might discover the obfuscated URL
Fixerbot
in a
says,
number of ways.
YouTube message from Funny Memes. Hello.
Hello, welcome in, Phony Memes. Welcome in. So, because users might discover, imagine an application that hosts administrative functions at the following URL: administrator panel YB506. This might not be directly guessable by an attacker. However, the application might still leak the URL to users. The URL might be disclosed in JavaScript that constructs the user's interface based on the user's role. Yeah, right. So if you're an admin, add this. Right. Yeah, I didn't even have to read the code. um, so this script adds a link to the user's UI if they're an admin user. However, the script containing the URL is visible to all users, regardless of the role. So lab unprotected admin functionality with unpredictable URL. Well, these labs are like, it's nice to do them, I guess, and obviously from the last one it was not too obvious, but still, the last one had two things to try, and I just tried one, and this one just told us one thing. So I guess that will be the solution. We'll see. This lab has an unprotected admin panel. It's located in an unpredictable location, but its location is disclosed somewhere in the application. Solve the lab by accessing the admin panel and using it to delete the user Carlos. Poor Carlos. Poor Carlos. So let's access the lab. Let's close the old one. Come on, lab. Open up. Unprotected admin functionality. So, let's just view the source here and see if it's the CC. And I'm going to look for admin. Here it is. So if sadmin, where is admin is full, if admin. Okay. Admin panel tag set attribute href. So for Carlos. And let's remove the view source bit here. And delete poor Carlos again. I feel so bad for deleting Carlos. I had a friend when I was a kid in school called Carlos. Poor Carlos. So right, let's look at this too. Review the source. And this will be videos again, I guess. Parameter-based access control methods. Some applications determine the user's access rights or role at login. Right, notes. Do we need notes for this? Um, check source for links to hidden pages like admin. Because, you know, all the CTFs have these kind of stupid things hidden there. That's not realistic. Well, maybe these are actually realistic. Check source link to hidden pages like admin admin panels. Oh, there. So we've added that. Some applications determine the user's access rights or role at login, and then store
New
this
follower
information in a
13.
user
Less
controllable
than 3.
location. Welcome in, welcome in. Dishan13. Welcome in. This could be a hidden field, a cookie, preset query string parameter. The application makes access control decisions based on the submitted value. For example, so admin true, role 1. So this approach is insecure because a user can modify the value and access functionality they're not authorized to, such as administrative functions. And this is not hidden at all, you know. But the other ones might be harder to find for me because I'm not that good at web stuff. Lab. User role control by request parameter. This lab has an admin panel at admin, which identifies administrators using a forgeable cookie. Solve the lab by accessing the admin panel and using it to delete the poor user Carlos. You can log into your own account using the following credential. Wiener Peter. Okay, so let's access the lab. And this automatically opened in a new tab. It's not me doing it. So it's automatic. So, my account, I guess. So we can update our email address, and ID is this. So if we change this to admin, no. So my account, this is all on my account. What does home look like now? Yeah. So let's look at this page.
Shan13 says, maybe go to /admin.
Yeah, but I want to see what the page looks like. Let's see. And they talked about a cookie too. And also, I don't want hints when I'm trying to solve something. I want to think first, and then I can ask for help if I want to. Let's see here. So first we had this one.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no problem at all. So look, we have admin false here. And then we have admin false here, cookie. And it says admin false here too. So I'm a bit curious about what this is, but we could just see if we just change this one to true. And of course I need to send it to repeater first. But there's nothing we might not be able to, you know. So if this was false, it's still not found because this was not a good one to use. So let's come back here. So this is my account page for this person. So this might be a better one to try. I'm going to read the cookie too, but let's see if this has any other things. So we get the same thing, but we have an admin panel here. So let's yeah, and it says it's admin. So if we go to admin here, that's not found. So let's go back here. So now we know there's admin there. Uh, there was an extra one here. um, so let's practice another thing, because I have seen that Gar, he gets this one out to the browser, and I can't do that, so I want to do that. So request in browser, show response in browser. Show this response in browser. Copy the URL below and paste it into the browser that is configured to use burp as its proxy. Okay. In the future, just copy the URL. Okay. Okay. Well, don't do that because this is still new. So I can paste it here and it will show the response. It feels very slow, this, you know. Come on. Seriously, not fun. Yeah, that's what I got when I tried it too. Okay, okay, okay. So it was the wrong one I sent there. It was my modified one. So I wanted the, come on, this one. This is the one I want to send. So if I show response in browser, copy it, will automatically close it. And then I make a new tab here, I paste it, and then it will pop up when it is a better one. And then I can click the admin panel here. And this is only available for an administrator. And now we can go back to Burp and look at this again. And let's go down here. And let's send this one to repeater again. And let's change this one again. This really feels like cheating. I thought I had to change the session bit here. So we can delete if we now send. uh, isn't there a way to make this automatically? It might be, but not. Well, let's just paste it here. So now we delete Carlos. And again. So now we have what we need to do here, though. That's annoying. So, anyone has a better way to do this than to go going here? Though I guess if this was what I was after, you know, uh, delete username Carlos is kind of obvious here
Change the cookies.
in the browser.
In the browser.
Okay. I have no idea how I would do that. So this is a great thing to learn. So, I think someone told me there was like, I installed this one, so I can see some things there, but that's not useful now. But I think there was a cookie one too you could install. But if I were to just F12 here, I think I can edit them too, right? And on this machine it opens up here, because in my other normal one I have a special another window popping up. So is it storage? Cookies? Admin? So I want to edit that. But how come it's not continuing just automatically, right? So will this work?
Reload page.
Yeah, I did. So it's deleted. Yeah. So that was easy to find, but I don't like this. I prefer using burp, really. But I guess this is what I need to do in this situation. But I would like to just hop to burp and do everything there. That's better. So let's say that we wanted to finish this here. Let's say I wanted to like see what this links is. Of course I can look at it here. No, we can search for Carlos. No, I have to click here. Now it's already deleted. So I could just change this to that. So the other one is let's delete ourselves here. So oh, so instead of admin, we already have admin there. So if we copy this bit and put it here, there, we should delete the other one too. Nothing. Well, it kind of got nothing there. But if we update this one now, we don't have any users, you know. So it worked, but our user can't see the page anymore because it's gone. So it worked, but it could see the page here, but it didn't get this page up. Kids knocking on the door. Yes, love. Du behöver inte springa iväg. Vad sa du? Jag vet. Yes. Vad vill du ha? Ska jag ge dig nuggets? Chicken nuggets? Vill du ha det? Yes. Ah, jag fixar det. Hur många ska du ha? Okej. Ska jag ta ner din gamla tallrik också? Så du sa det av misstag och så var det du menade? Bra. Jag fixar din tallrik.
On 2 big clean plates.
2.
And 2 not sale.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I forgot to switch mics. You can still hear me, right? So I think here I'll just start the air fryer with some chicken nuggets. That's quick. What's here? I'll be trying to get in more, so give me 9. So 11 minutes, 1 minute. And a bit. Okay. Water. I'm going to eat lots of food. So, and it's almost midnight here. It doesn't matter. I was thinking, it's Friday night. And I kind of promised people that Americans that I will stream late sometime. Might discontinue now. So what should I do then? The air frying. Dina nuggets är i air frying. De kommer snart. Let's just then. Is it like so we slept some of the day, so that's what I feel like now. Right, and I'm supposed to actually switch back to my better mic when I sit here. So let's do that now. There, so I hope you have a better audio when I'm using this one. Right, so let's actually close this one. It's nice to try it in several ways. Oh, this one says low battery. Let's switch them. The other one sometimes not good. We'll see. So, right, so I had another one happen. Yeah, so this is the reason why I have my Kelly line here, because the VMware one is up there. So, solution. Browser admin, yeah. We didn't do that. We actually found it in the link. Let's see. So I'm not going to click this one anymore than this, I think, because it's just these videos. I want text, because it's spooky. Horizontal privilege escalation. Horizontal privilege escalation occurs if a user is able to gain access to resources belonging to another user instead of their own resources at that time. For example, if an employee can access the records of another employee as well as their own, then this is horizontal privilege escalation. Horizontal privilege escalation attacks. They use similar types of exploit methods to vertical privilege escalation. For example, the user might access their own account page using the following URL. So it's very relaxing to have these easy things. So it's a great thing to do at midnight. HTTPS, well, ID 153, and not like, yeah. So it's like, I don't write this. Oh, it says, yeah. If an attacker modifies the ID parameter value of another user, they might gain access to another user's account page. And the associated data and functions. Note, this is an example of insecure direct object reference. Right, so this is what IDOR stands for, and I didn't know that, I just knew IDOR. So let's put this in the acronyms. I have acronyms up here somewhere. Acronyms and word lists. So, acronyms, So even if I know what IDOR is, I didn't know what it stood for letters. Direct object reference. That's very logical, right? So, let's just go back there. This type of vulnerability arises when the user-controlled parameter values are used to access resources or functions directly. In some applications, the exploitable parameter does not have a predictable value. For example, instead of the incrementing number, an application might use globally unique identifiers (GUIDs) to identify users. This may prevent an attacker from guessing or predicting another user's identifier. However, the GUID belong to other users might be disclosed elsewhere in the application, where users are referenced, such as user messages or reviews. Okay, so this is a hint for us too, but also something to remember. So let's actually make a note of that, because it's a good thing. So, vulnerabilities. I don't think I have either here. Would we make a new one? And let's also use the full name here as a reminder, and not just numbers, might be GUID, for example, and these might be hard to guess, but might be visible. At places. Well, before they said that, I was thinking like, just a simple phone list or something, you know? They have user messages and reviews. Always was uses. Oh. There. So let's continue. I need to click twice because I was doing the machine. Lab. User ID controlled by a request parameter. Well, unpredictable user IDs. Now this lab has horizontal privilege escalation vulnerability on the user account page, but identified users with GUIDs. To solve this lab, find a GUID for Carlos, then submit this API. I think he actually used GoBuster to just send possible things sometimes. That's on there. Then submit his API key as the solution. So you can log in to your account using I should have clicked it as soon as I saw it, because before I read it, next time I should do that, okay? Because they're so slow loading, and it's bright light while we wait. Also it says the cool parent. So this was a long thing. So your API key is okay. So we have the account ID, and we're supposed to find a place here where this is used. Okay, so did they say, that's so annoying. So his face, get key, yeah, and you can see it when you log in. So we're supposed to find it somewhere. If I click here again, I'm still logged in. So I expect this person to have, was it some special name? Carlos. For Carlos. Of course it's for Carlos again. So let's just look at this. So working as a text, brilliant. So there are not numbers here. So the author here is Carlos. User ID. Okay, that's too easy. So we have his user ID already. Well, I shouldn't complain. So we're supposed to add this somewhere. Where Carlos now? Find it, then submit his as the solution. How do I submit the solution? I have no clue. It was this API key, right? So let's just copy this somewhere. And let's go back to the home and see if there was anything here. Submit solution. Okay, there. Okay. So, close it. Is there anything to make notes from this? No, I already made notes. I'm just thinking it is very easy, but I guess it's supposed to be. So it's still practice, and it's tiny bit of hardware all the time. And then you think it's all easy. That's good, because then you just learned a lot of things without having a hard time about it. That's good, I guess, right? So it's not bad. It's not just easy. It's kind of good. I'm just surprised, mostly, I guess. Horizontal to vertical privilege escalation. Often, a horizontal privilege escalation attack can be turned into a vertical privilege escalation by compromising a more privileged user. For example, a horizontal escalation might allow an attacker to reset or capture the password belonging to another user. If the attacker targets an administrative user and compromises their account, then they can gain administrative access and so perform vertical privilege escalation. An attacker might be able to gain access to another user's account page using the primary routine according to Drake. Over to describe for horizontal privilege escalation. If the target user is an application administrator, then the attacker will gain access to an administrative account page. This page might disclose the administrator's password or provide a means of changing it, or might provide direct access to privileged functionality. Lab. User ID controlled by request parameter with password disclosure. Okay. This lab has a user account page that contains the current user's existing password pre-filled in a masked input. To solve the lab, retrieve the administrator's password, then use it to delete the poor user Carlos again. You can log into your own account using the following credentials. So let's go to the lab. I didn't click it before I read. I should have. So next time I see this, I should click this at once. Okay? Program that into my brain. So my account. And so we have the password filled in here. But you can't see it. So what? Can we like copy it? No. But it's probably there, so we can see it. If we just look at the source, right? Let's just look. Value Peter. Yeah, so we can see our password here. It's Peter. Type Peter. So, let's look at one. And let's click on anything. So I still have to click this. I can't understand
Gumby
why
says,
there are no links.
"Hey MS, fix it."
Hi, long time. Are you everything good? So I'm actually up late, streaming late today. People ask for it sometimes. So
Yay, M was on holiday.
oh, cool, nice. Hope you had a great time. So let's just put something else here and see. Oh, sorry. We could probably just click anything, right? Is it this user Carlos? Did it again. No Carlos in there. So might this actually be the first one where
It getting late there, ain't it?
Yeah, it's just past midnight. So, but it's Friday night, right? So, so my account link is to do this, the one we're logged in as. So let's look at other pages, I guess. Let's look at this one too. How long is it? Right? All the images. So let's just see if we have Carlos anywhere here. So let's check what we're supposed to do. Account base that contains current user existing password. So let's
BRB system update just finished. Need to restart.
okay. Hope to see you soon. So let's see here. It's just an account ID. Yeah. So that seemed just again. I didn't even look there. Well, so this is his password. What am I supposed to do with that? Anything? This is Carlos's password, not the administrator. So let's also look at the. So what could the administrator? Is there an administrator? Yes, it is. But we don't have an admin here. So maybe we really need to look at the password first. So they really have where? Well, it's not like totally random. But still. So my account. Yeah, so I'm not logged in as administrator. So we need to log in as administrator. And then we're logged in as that. We can go to the admin panel and we can delete poor Carlos again. So he's deleted once more. Poor Carlos. Let's delete all the tabs. So we need to update this one too. So that's so like odd. Very oddly. So now we're at the new beta authentication. Authentication vulnerabilities. Conceptually, authentication vulnerabilities. I'm just thinking the same as I'm reading. Maybe I should do one thing at a time. Is there anything more we want to mention? Well, this was crazy, the loss of passwords and loss of either, right? Yeah, but I don't see anything more to make notes of. Alright, we can end it here. Check for. Let's make it capital. And passwords and source. Well, suddenly we have a more So passwords, hints, right? Anything more we want to put here? Numbers, random IDs. Well, right. So I'm going to go get my kids' food. I'll put up the dinner message. Second dinner or third for him. But I'll be quick. I'll just get the chicken nuggets. So, let's see. Maybe I should close my window, but we'll see. It's still 28.3 in here, and it's 10.9 outside. So, cold air is like falling into the room on the floor. Right, so that should be the food for my kid for today. We'll see. Maybe he needs even more food. So, new bit here of it. Authentication vulnerabilities. And I'm thinking, I would never go to bed at midnight on a weekend, you know? So I will still be doing something until like 2 at least, right? So I might just do this and go in. We'll see. So maybe, oh, let's just continue. Why can I click here? You couldn't. Authentication of vulnerabilities. Conceptually, authentication vulnerabilities are easy to understand. However, they are usually critical because of their relationship between authentication and security. Authentication vulnerabilities can allow attackers to gain access to sensitive data and functionality. They also expose additional attack surface for further attacks. For this reason, it's important to learn how to identify and exploit authentication vulnerabilities, and how to bypass common protection measures. In this section, we explain the most common authentication mechanisms used by websites, potential vulnerabilities in these mechanisms, inherent vulnerabilities in different authentication mechanisms. This sounds interesting. Typical vulnerabilities that are introduced by their improper implementation. Okay. How you can make your own authentication mechanisms as robust as possible. That's also good. Forgot your password. Enter your email address to reset your password. Carlos@normaluser.com. Post password reset. Post evil user.net. Okay, it doesn't start there. It's like anytime. Hello, Carlos. To reset your password, click the following link. Evil user.net. Password reset token. Okay, so why would he do this? If this one sent it? That's odd. Well, what is the difference between authentication and authorization? Authentication is a process of verifying that the user is who they claim to be. Authorization involves verifying whether a user is allowed to do so. For example, authentication determines whether someone attempting to access a website with the username Carlos23 really is the same person who created the account. Once Carlos23 is authenticated, their permissions determine what they're authorized to do. For example, they may be authorized to access personal information about other users, or perform actions such as deleting another user's account. Brute force attacks. Brute force attack is when an attacker uses a system of trial and error to guess valid user credentials. These attacks are typically automated using word lists of usernames and passwords. Automating this process, especially using dedicated tools. There are cars passing by. You can't hear it, I think. The filter is working. Especially using dedicated tools, potentially enables an attacker to make vast numbers of login attempts at high speed. And we did this argument with hardware. So, it all ties together. And we also had path earlier. Brute forcing is not always just a case of making completely random guesses at usernames and passwords, but also using basic logic or publicly available knowledge. Attackers can fine-tune brute force attacks to make much more educated guesses. This considerably increases the efficiency of such attacks. Websites that rely on password-based logins as their sole method of authenticating users can be highly vulnerable if they do not implement sufficient brute force protection. Brute forcing usernames. Usernames are especially easy to guess if they conform to a recognizable pattern, such as email addresses. For example, it is very common to see business login in the format firstname.lastname@somecompany.com. However, even if there is no obvious pattern, sometimes even high-privileged accounts are created using predictable usernames, such as admin or administrator. During auditing, check whether the website includes potential usernames permitted. For example, are you able to access user profiles without logging in? Even if the actual content of the profile is hidden, the name used in the profile is sometimes the same as the login username. You should also check HTTP responses to see if any email addresses are disclosed. Occasionally, responses contain email addresses of high-privileged users, such as administrators or IT support. Okay, so I'm thinking this is a thing that we need to add to our list here. Just a reminder to check for at logins. Let's see here. So I think I had. Didn't I add the admin? Yeah, here. So let's do like the same thing for usernames. Login. So is there a login? Well, of course, but still, try admin, administrator. Kind of obvious, but let's add it all to the list. What's running? Check source for. We have a new thing here. Mail addresses of users and admins support privileged users. And I finally managed to learn how to spell this, apparently, because I must have not been able to do it. And I spelled one D to little there. Because in Sweden we only use one. So my fingers miss it. Very nice doing it. Is there anything else I want to do? Nah, I'm also tired. I did the same 10 hours. So I have to click twice. Brute force and passwords. Password can similarly be brute forced. Right, let's just think for a second here. I think I want to add also I don't even mention brute forcing here, but that's like an obvious thing if we get I didn't make a separate one for it, but I'm thinking like list possible usernames, users and usernames, and I was already looked also for like URLs. Do we already have that?
Connected to channel fix at 42.
Oh, again? Is the TTS funny today? Do I have network problems? I don't know why the TTS is going off and on. Well, we'll see if the stream suddenly is no duration until again from streamer bot. Because it says 6 hours. No, though it was 11 hours 10 minutes since I started streaming. So it's streamer bot, that's kind of funny there. It also says partially connected. Oh, that's just one of the OBS's. It's not on. Yeah. So, find usernames. And this can be from like I don't need more information. That's good enough. Brute force and passwords. Passwords can similarly be brute forced, with the difficulty varying based on the strength of the password. Many websites adopt some form of password policy which forces users to create high entropy passwords that are theoretically, at least, harder to crack than brute force alone. This typically involved forcing passwords with a minimum number of characters, a mixture of lower and uppercase, at least one special character. Did I click twice now? I think we'll just have one page, right? Brute forcing password continued. However, the high entropy passwords are difficult for computers alone to crack. We can use basic knowledge of human behavior to exploit the vulnerabilities that users unequivocally introduce into the system. Rather than creating a strong password with a random combination of characters, users often take a password that they can remember and try to program it into fitting a password policy. For example, if my password is not allowed, the user will try my password 1 exclamation mark or my password instead. In cases where the policy requires users to change their password on a regular basis, it is also common for users to just make minor, predictable changes to their preferred password. For example, my password 1 becomes my password question 1 question mark, my password 2. This knowledge is likely credentials, and predictable patterns means that brute force attacks can often be much more sophisticated and therefore effective than simply iterating through every possible combination of characters. So username enumeration. Username enumeration is when an attacker is able to observe changes in the website's behavior in order to identify whether a given username is valid. Username enumeration typically occurs either on a login page, for example, when you enter a valid username but an incorrect password, or on registration forms where you enter a username that is already taken. This greatly reduces the time and effort required to brute force a login because the attacker is able to quickly generate a short list of valid usernames. And let's add the validating usernames. Validate login form. Well, of course it might not work. You don't have to do that. But also registration, you know? So, registration form. This is much more likely, right? Because this one will be like, something of your information was wrong. And even like we said, password will be like, if you had an account, it was sent to you. And the registration form will be like, this user already exists. It won't say it might not exist, right? But you can't have it. Well, it's funny. Better have it there in the list of things. So let's continue. Lab. Let's actually do this one first now. Programmed it into my brain. Lab. Username enumeration via different responses. This lab is vulnerable to username enumeration and password brute force attacks. It has an account with a predictable username and password, which can be found in the following word list. So we have two lists. To solve the lab, enumerate valid username, brute force this user's password, then access their account page. Sounds fun. So, okay, so it's actually pages with lists. So, so not very long. So let's call these something and save them. Of course, we have Carlos at this time, right? We can copy and paste the following list into verb. Yeah. But we will make a list of it too. I don't know. I want to one empty line there. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know how they work. Something might not read the last line this way. So let's save this as force trigger usernames maybe. And let's also make a PS is not a good name. So what did I call the name here? It's WebSecurity Academy, WSA. Is that okay? Will I ever remember that? Well, let's just call it this thing. It can be here, that's okay. There are so many things. Let's make it victory. So apparently it's called WSA now. Web something security academy, right? So and this is the web list, and then we have password list. Okay. Remember this one? We just read it earlier. Nice, it's short. Hundred lines. I wonder where the usernames. So there was actually a new one at the end there. Was it added? Did I add it? So let's just go this passwords. So so this will allow number the valid username and brute force this user's password. Yeah, we have a lot here, and we have the login here, and let's see. Invalid username. Okay. So we have a very obvious one. So if we do Carlos, we also get invalid username. Because there's only one username in this one, it's not Carlos. That would have been too easy, right? Okay, so we have a login. So here's the login with Carlos. So I'm thinking we'll just do this. We can have the password as like just one, you know? Not that I don't think we'll have the other one. Well, one thing at a time. We can do both at the same time. It's short lists. Let's do one at a time, because that's what we're supposed to do, right? So we have a simple one, and we can just, since we still have the files up, we can just copy all of these again and paste them. So, and that's 101, which is correct. Yeah. I'm tired. So this is slow, and it tells us Yeah, so roll it up there. Let's look at the sizes.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, welcome back. I'm just waiting for this thing to happen. $52 of 101. Yeah, I realized this was here kind of recently. So, with Hydra, we would have been done. But we could do both. Just because. To practice. But also, I feel like the slowness of this one. This is on the internet as well. So it's scary. So all of them so far has 200. All of them are almost the same length. But the one that's shorter is... This one's longer. It still has invalid username. We could do this. Will it update? Yes. Well, that's nice. They pop up in the top end, so we don't have to scroll. It's almost done. This makes me tired waiting. So, will all of them say we found it? So there was nothing obvious here, but my search for invalid username showed 0 in this one. And it says incorrect password instead. So it's a short, similar message, but it's incorrect password. So it's Atlas. That's the one. So let's go back and just change this one. And let's do Atlas here. And oh wow, the one could be there still. There. And let's instead clear this and let's do those instead. We'll see, maybe we'll have to use them again. So, just confirming that spelled it right. Okay. So, Will it be one of the last ones in this one too? Atlas was what number? 94 of 101. Or will it be one of the first ones? And also, so I guess we found it before we searched anything, but this one is so short. So we logged in, and that was what we were supposed to do with this one. The thing is, should we do this? Let's see how we would do this with Hydra too, right? Or not? So the Hydra one I did earlier today was this kind of mess. This kind of mess. Now we don't need this. So what was the first one I used? Over here, right? Invalid username. Invalid username. Then we can just go crazy with the what was the so this is a request as a post, and we have username and password. So I'm sorry for the long delete. I shouldn't copied another one. It's almost. Let's see if I can manage to fix the text at the same time as this. Of course, we need to fix the URL here. Username is user, and oh my god, I'm so bad at this. The syntax of the URLs is not my strong suit, so I'm looking at my notes, broad parsing, Hydra, and scrolling down just a bit. So it's and of course. Of course. And the file is It's just login. Login. And it's a form, it's post, and IP is good to know. There's no IP. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, you know, that this is a bit scary to do this, but why not? We'll have to do it sometime. And also, this will not be the list, which we can do. So it will be no. What did I call it? WSA. What did I call it now? WSA and CD. WSA and no. Well, we could do what did I do now? Do we need to have P in here? No, we don't, right? This is good learning. So the list here is why can't I tab it? Shouldn't it be possible to tab? No, I'm wrong. So I'm going to actually copy this one this time. I think I typed it correctly. God, of course it doesn't work. So there, now it was very easy. So I'm thinking that this might work. So I forgot something. Valid target. Oh, right. Right, I need also HTTPS post, I think. And then we'll remove this one. We can't have both, because it will be odd. Yeah, but I didn't want to have passwords. I didn't ask you to do passwords, but okay, we'll add the password. We can do that easily. So So it doesn't work. No, because I have some kind of problem here.
Pepeep says. Stop. Okay, I'm JK.
So, this is why I'm practicing, because it's wrong. So, none of them had invalid username. Maybe I was just remembering it wrong. So, let's see, what did I have in my incorrect password? And, oh my god. I feel so blind, yeah. So, the response here, invalid username. And what did I do?
Yeah, I'm an iPhone 10R, so I can't hack.
Okay. So, I don't know anything about iPhones. But I think invalid username is the right thing to search for as a fail. And we already have this answer. I'm just trying to see if I can do it here too. Maybe it's just something basic like that. But this is logging. And also let's check HTTPS. So let's check my only example here. And it uses HTTP post form. Right. The password is supposed to be wrong, that's correct. The logins are correct. It is doing HTTP.
Can you hack and give me 129k Robux please ek, you've dude.
So I'm trying to figure this out. And it's late, it's 1 a.m. now. So if you want to help, you're welcome. But we don't hack anything. Yeah, I don't think that will matter. Username, password, and select. Let's try it once more. Yeah, so we still get all of them successfully completed. And that's not right. So maybe I should just be okay with this. It might be too late for this. So let's close a few of these. That's a great password. This is correct. Sorry, I'm starting to get tired actually. Maybe I should just what? So maybe I should do a few more. Maybe not. Maybe we'll solve this one. We logged in. Did I forget to check the solution for that ones? With work running, investigation game page. I already just did this on 22. Yeah, so welcome, username, address. Yeah, leave the password as static value, that's what I did. Simple list, and I just pasted it there. They just also pasted. But they also made a list. When I think it's finished. No. No, yeah, exactly. So nothing was normal. Oh, whatever. I've already done it, so. It's also possible to Rufus login and cluster them, yeah. So I was thinking that would be slower. Why do I skip? Because I have to F5 it for it to remember or realize that it's so. The thing is, well, let's do these to 10 and then I will probably stop, right? Bypassing two-factor authentication. At times, the implementation of two-factor authentication is flawed to the point where it can be bypassed entirely. The user is first prompted to enter a password and then prompted to enter a verification code on a separate page. The user is simply in a logged in state before they have entered the verification code. In this case, it is worth testing to see if you can directly skip the logged in only pages after skip 2 login only page after completing the first authentication step. Occasionally, you will find that a website doesn't actually check whether or not you completed the second step before loading the page. And then there will be a test to try this. This lab's two-factor authentication can be bypassed. You have already obtained a valid username and password, but you do not have access to the user's two-factor verification code. To solve this lab, access Carlos page. Kids Club. They call me the man.
Are you going to give me 129k Robux? Hello?
Hello, I'm here. As I said, no one here will lack anything for you. I'm just going to get my kids some water.
Okay.
There. So, where's my let's actually. So, what are we supposed to do? Access goals account page. So, I don't remember what the account page is. I guess I can just look at the ones. No, it's annoying since I have it also there. My account ID.
Well, you have streamed for 7 hours and 35 minutes. You need to get sleep for your health.
Actually, I've streamed for 11 hours and 53 minutes. Does it say that number? Yeah, but Oopsie. So, let's just copy this filter. And
Yeah.
see. Okay. Let's see. So, congratulations, you solved a lot. Okay, let's look here. Twitch says 11 hours 54. YouTube says I started 11 hours ago. So both of them say it's just the streamer bot kinda glitching there. With the 7 hours and 35 minutes. So both streams are actually going. That's kinda nice. So far they're working. And also I get like inspired to continue. Or actually I moved a bit, you know, a bit less tired then. So I don't know what this link was. Anyway, we can close these. And we need to update this. So it's the first time I'm doing this WebSecurity Academy. So next is SSRF. So the thing is, I'm mighty tired. I don't really feel like sleeping yet, so I don't really think I should be studying this late either, because it might not stick, you know, in the brain. It might not be useful, and this might be something that I want to. The other stuff is more like not as new. Maybe this is not new. Well, this is also something I've done, but I saw it was just 6 pages. The last one was 10.
When I hack, people are screaming about me hacking.
You know, is there like a Roblox game to learn this? Are you talking about Roblox before? That would be a nice thing, right? Maybe we should make that if it's not existing. Right? So people can learn things.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Because I want my kids to learn. So, let's see. Let's just continue. I do feel a bit tired, but I really don't look like it. Also, it's just 1. I can go to bed at 1:20. That's 12. On Friday night. I think, should I close my window? So, that's I can forget more. With the pollen filtering, definitely. So, what is SSRF? Service request forgery. And I'm sure I will remember SSRF. And this one I know what it does. But let's add it anyway. But I keep thinking now that my notes are public and I should add acronyms and things even if I happen to remember them. So So SSRF. Server there. Oh well, I guess this wasn't a useful thing to work. But we'll start here. Right? Sorry. So I didn't add anything about second step of 2FA being able to be bypassed. So this is not here, it's really logging in. So let's have a login. Second step of I'm not sure 2FA or MFA. Let's do 2FA. No, it looks odd. Let's MFA. It can sometimes be bypassed by just going to the page the access there. So trying to add those things. So let's restart here. What is SSRF? Server-side request for DB is a WebSecurity vulnerability that allows an attacker to cause the server-side application to make requests to an intended location. In a typical SSRF attack, the attacker might cause the server to make connection to internal only services within the organization's structure. In other cases, they may be able to force the server to connect to other external systems. This could leak sensitive data, such as authorization credentials. Yeah, so if they, instead of authorize internally, they go to your machine and try to authorize. Yeah, so this is a very good and short description, really. Let's look at I think I have notes on it actually already. SSRF. And this is much more a long and messy description. This was a nice and short one. So this is like straight THM. I haven't edited this, so let's. I'm W. My God, W is a. It's funny, but it's USA, but the double before, right? WSA. Every time my tongue kind of trips over it. So this is a nice and clean description. And also, I don't even know headers here, though it actually found this one still. There. So this is just where it comes from. This one is also this is from. Okay. This is a level of the header, the number of number signs. So if we were to, this is a good explanation for someone doing here. So that's good. So we'll start the party system website, internal system, sending it back here. There's the firewall there. So continue. Oh no, I think I will go back on my decision to continue, really. Let's see. Let's look at my Firefox here. So, I'm just checking stuff here. So, let's see, how long has this been doing? This one is... So, I'm actually going to wait some now, because I'm tired. And I've also been streaming for a bit already. So, and we're going to raid official, and let's send the link also to YouTube chat, so you have a chance to come along if you want to. So my stream is currently 12 hours and 5 minutes, and that's enough.
Fixerbot says.
YouTube message from Fixit42 Live. Web link.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for being here. Thank you for learning with me, for teaching me stuff, for being here. Fun Friday night. So, OffSec, they're doing a live walkthrough